but maybe they're trying to reach out for help. Maybe they're trying to say, hey, I might have to come in late. I might have to leave early. There may be something that I need because of this mental health concern. When an employee comes to you and they're disclosing a very sensitive topic of mental health, especially when they're talking about themselves or a very close family member, the first thing I encourage you to do is be very empathetic in those situations. Stop checking your emails, stop doing your work, give yourself a pause, give them that full attention and really listen to what they're saying. That can be the most important aspect of the whole conversation and really helps set the tone for the direction that it's going to go. The second thing that I would encourage to remind you of is you always want to remember the regulations that employers are expected to follow. Specifically with Americans with Disabilities Act, known as ADA, that one's going to be incredibly important for you to do the interactive process. As soon as somebody comes forward and says, hey, I have a mental health disorder, you want to see if there's some type of interaction you need to do. Maybe they can perform their job just fine and they're just wanting to vent, but maybe they're trying to reach out for help. Maybe they're trying to say, hey, I might have to come in late. I might have to leave early. There may be something that I need because of this mental health concern. In addition to all of that, you need to keep confidentiality. It's incredibly important when they're coming to disclose those sensitive conversations that you're not just blabbing it to all of the different peers on the floor, because that can really affect that person in a very harsh way. Plus, you're going to find that you've just violated Americans with Disabilities Act, because it really should only be communicated to those in the need to know. And those aren't usually that person's peers. Those are usually those above the chain of command. So it's really important to maintain confidentiality in those conversations as well. Those are all things that you really need to be supportive and there for. Documentation is also going to be incredibly important in those types of situations. And the one thing I would encourage you, because so many regulations, there's so many different caveats, there's so many different options that you have to go to, just call my HR pros. Again, give us that scenario, let us know what's going on, and we can help give you the proper paperwork, the proper documentation, everything that you need to be successful in those conversations.